Luke Humphries is here. They're all it. Hang on, Gerwyn Price said he wasn't playing today. What's going on?
That's going on. This is not bad from Lukeman. He'd love to get another.
Would. Then again, so would Ricardo.
140.
Boiling up nicely, this one. Could be some really key moments for seasons here today. And if you think Pietreczko is immune to that, think again. We'll talk about that in due course, because now he's looking at double 16 to get his first leg.
48.
Well, he needs that next time.
Martin, you require 160.
This would hurt. This would really hurt. Can't take it. But Pietreczko now has missed 6 darts at a double.
140.
And now there is pressure on. Pietreczko almost psyching himself up as he comes up to the hockey. Hit it in the last throw. Hits it with his throw. He is on the ball.
These dart players expect the best from themselves every time. And when they don't perform, they run the risk of losing.
Do with a treble here. Ooh, that is a poor last dart. So Lukeman here has got a big opportunity to break straight back.
He'll have to switch. That was a huge gamble. It might pay off.
Would have left a bogey if he hit the single, but he obviously felt the lay of the land was too good to miss. This would be a nice setup.
88.
If Lukeman hits this,
Martin, you require 128.
don't call him a smash anymore, call him the gambler. Look at this, double 10. That's immense!
On the 5th leg.
The gamble pays off. And he cashes in right there with a break and throw. Bravo, Martin, that was a great shot. Of the many protagonists who can still win this tournament and bulldoze their way to Dortmund.
180.
Third match for Pietreczko.
Well, what Ricardo's done really well is leave a number after 6 where he can still hit the max and take the leg in 12. That's what I mean by darting intelligence, even though he now runs the risk of being 5-3 down.
He does. Lukeman will fancy the 130. Pietreczko will be furious now. For that first dart, just the wrong side of the wire. Lukeman then for a 5-3 lead. Got to try and find a way past that one. Oh, couldn't quite manage it. Pietreczko will get a look at 76, and that is a poor last start.
76.
Ricardo's biggest checkout in this match is 32. This would more than double that. And that's more like it. The pattern continues.
Like another one here.
You'd have to grade it 9.9. How about 10?
Deciding leg. Back-to-back maximums and a possible 9-darter. What a start to the day this would be. Perfection in Prague.
Desi Price has got one in 2019. Ricardo is not going to get one here in 2024. But look at the lead he's got.
Well, now he's got to get his head on and win the leg, hasn't he? That's what he's got to do. Can he leave a possible 10-darter? Not quite. But he is in pole position. And he's got a smile on his face and a sporting fist bump from Martin Lukeman as well.
All Martin can do here is 140 on max and hope that he gets a shot.
Yeah. Well, he's given himself a chance. Great visit. Fair play, Martin Lukeman. This game is not over yet.
Ricardo, you require 76.
You might want to get rid of this, Ricardo, because Lukeman's going to fancy that 164. Double 4. And Ricardo closes it out with the best leg of the match. Those back-to-back maximums put Martin Lukeman in real trouble. But the way he's been able to turn things around, that gets my respect, because lesser players, after a bad start to the season, they just wallow for 12 months. He hasn't done that.
Oh, that's perfect. Of course he followed it. Double 18.
132.
This new rhythm that Damo's been employing, with a little bit more continuance, I think it's the natural thing now. Doesn't even have to think about it anymore. Always aims dart 1 and then continues with 2 and 3.
Yeah, no go in price here. Mike Kuyvenhoven, the latest of replacements. In fact, he's on his way here now. He's got an 8-9 hour drive to get to Prague. That isn't go in price.
Well, on the bright side, that person who's missing price could always go back in time and terminate him.
I mean, to be fair, he's got the shirt. If he just wants to try his luck and just walk around to the players' room and claim that he's here to play, he might get away with it.
That would be horrendous for Mike Kuyvenhoven.
Really would.
96.
What's the setup shot here like for Heta? Oh, it's going to be good. But not as good as he hoped.
129.
He's left frustrated. We're going to get some tight matches today. Are we going to get a bullseye?
104.
That line was perfect. But this challenge for Heta, it's all about getting the treble that he needs. He's got it. And another tops. He's not a one-trick pony. He's not all about double 16 combinations. He can do tops as well. So that obviously bodes well for this one. And that world ranking money's coming off this month. So we'd love to get it back. And things are going into overdrive.
Now then, 41 plays 42, both after 9. Spectacular leg of darts, but can Gabriel Clemens get it 1? He's hit the double instead of the single. 23 left. Yeah, that's fine, double 2. Yeah, sensible play there, Gabriel Clemens. Go for the wire between the 7 and the 19. And yeah, he's had a couple of quarterfinals. Mind you, Gabriel Clemens had a lot more first rounds, hasn't he? Whereas Damon's been coming in at round 2.
125.
Yeah, that's the caveat. We always say, don't we? You're 5-3 down, but it's only 1 break. It's very doable.
96. Gabriel require 116.
Still a job to do for Heta here. Clemens should get a dart at tops. He does. He does not take it. Now, how many times have we seen 146 hit in reverse on the Grand Prix last week? This to win the match. Oh, cannot follow it.
94.
It should feel fairly comfortable because they've been doing it the other way in the past couple of weeks.
10. Last start, Gabriel. You can't get much closer, but that might be it.
52.
Double 16. Still for double. And the Aussie #1 caps off a superb display to see off the German giant. 102 average. Heta, frustrated at the World Grand Prix last week, had darts to beat the eventual champion in the very first round, and then had to watch Mike De Decker go on and claim a first major title.
The fancy dresses are in full flow today. Jermaine Wattimena is in full flow today as well. Great start. Good last start, needed that as well on his own throw.
97.
Wattimena down to a finish. Dobie would have liked to have filled it up. He doesn't like the lay of the land there. Can't adjust, and now he's thinking, where do I go from here? He's got 180 points left.
He's going to persevere and try and get through. Well, he manages to get down to a finish that doesn't require the bullseye. Is it 15 ball? Oh, treble 15, double 10. Oh, beautiful.
On the second leg, Wattimena.
Maybe emerging through this contest.
Yeah.
140.
He's causing a few problems at the moment. The red bit again, but just drifts into the one. But he's down to a manageable finish. Can Dobie check out 140? He's missed 4 darts at a double so far. He's not going to get one here either. To leave this handy. Oh, that's a great dart. But will it be in vain? Wattimena's in the red bit. Needs tops for a 1-2-0, and he is 4-0 up. In a blink of an eye, Jermaine Wattimena. This has been devastating. 105.47 the average. A sporting fist bump from Chris Dobie. He might be on his way home from Prague in about 5 minutes or so.
And he has missed his doubles in those legs. 1 in leg 1, 3 in leg 3.
140.
This is surprising. Not the fact that Wattimena is leading, but the manner of the lead. And we see that third leg. Dobie missed 3 darts at a double. This is a nice visit.
433.
But Wattimena again is first in. Can he slide a treble on top of that? He does. Bullseye. Oh, this is majestic from Wattimena. Leads by 5 legs to 0. Another fist bump. Dobie's going to be getting sore hands at this rate, all the fist bumping he's doing.
I'm sure it's just his hands that will be sore after this. 5-0. Jermaine Wattimena, quarter-finalist in Munich earlier this year, quarter-finalist in Belgium near the start of the year. And in both games,
91.
He played good stuff, but was beaten by excellent performances. Luke Littler, one of them, and Michael van Gogh in the other. He has been playing some really good stuff all year.
57. Jermaine, 170.
What a way to finish this would be. He might just do it, you know. Oh, needed another treble.
100.
Yeah, that would have been a majestic way to do it. Dobie, this might be his last visit. Who would have thought it? Potential 6-0 loss here. Wattimena hasn't fluffed his line so far. He's going to get a match start for 6-0. And 6-0 it is. It's a demolition job from Jermaine Wattimena, who averages in excess of 107. Dobie's average of 100 in vain here.
There are other sections of the draw which are very different to that.
Well, for a start, they're in the top half of the draw, which, if you're going to be honest, it would be the half you would want to be in, given the names that are stacked in that bottom half. As I said, you wouldn't be surprised if tomorrow night we're talking about Josh Rock looking to win a second title on the European Tour this year. Now he's looking for a oh, wow, he hit the wrong bed there. Now, he will be back, but not been the best start for Rock so far.
No, 88.
All will be well if he takes it this time. Slightly wayward. On all 3, and Drtil,
118.
who has had a crack at a ton plus finish and missed the double 4 in the previous leg, will try again. On tops.
Games on the second leg.
There is something in the air. Pavel Drtil, who knocked out Joe Cullen yesterday, has got Josh Rock wondering. Interesting, big fish shoes. The big fish was on. Didn't need to be.
95.
But he'll be back for 75 and a settler for Josh Rock.
Can't get to a finish. So for the second time in succession on his throw, he's going to have multiple visits to take care of the job.
Yeah. Nice. Not so nice.
67.
That third dart was precariously close to the single 16, and that would have taken him all the way back to the start.
It would. His doubles have been a little bit wayward. And now Pavel waits. But he'll be waiting a little bit longer. Rock back within 2. Pavel needs 2.
He's a cool customer, isn't he? Doesn't show much emotion.
108.
And the ironic clapping and the ironic raising of the 180 cards. Oh, okay then. Well done.
Great last 2 darts. Great last 2 from Pavel. He's down to a finish, and he's going to get a look at it. Might be a big one, but Rock can't find a treble. So Drtil may get 6 darts at this.
That previous visit might be the best visit he's had in this match. Trying to trim it down, and it hasn't worked. Advantage Rock, you feel.
Yeah, that. He had 6 darts at it, but he's not made much of a dent in it. Tops for Rock. Will he be back? Can Pavel Drtil, for the 2nd time in this match, find a ton plus out? He's going to get 2 bites. Oh, he was going to get 2 bites at the cherry. And you can sense that the nerves now are starting to get to Pavel Drtil. And he's now relying on Rock to miss, and his game is just deserting him at the wrong time.
Double 10. And Rock is doing his job right now. They're setting targets. You want to get yourself to 116 here, really. That's not bad. And Josh's number, even with a maximum, he can't leave a finish.
No. And he's not going to get a maximum.
81.
Nowhere near it. So again, 6 darts for 156. Stay straight. Oh, beautiful. Another one of those. Not quite, but it's a 2-dart combo.
You see how that dart behaved when it hit the flight? It almost went in the 1. That was a fortunate single 20. If he can take this, the place will go nuts for the first time in a little while, but that isn't ideal. Double top.
The worst start that missed the big single, and then right in the middle of the double. And Josh Rock now is fighting to stay in the Czech Darts Open.
Josh has an opportunity to put daylight between himself and the Czech.
Well, he's going to be the party pooper here, Josh Rock, for sure, in Prague. Unless Pavel Drtil can produce 2 heroic visits to keep him in this match. Silence. Another treble there would have been manna from heaven.
Drtil now needs mistakes from Rock. Josh won't want me to say this, but there have been mistakes in winning games in the last few days. So this is now a mental challenge for Josh. Can he get across the line before things get really interesting?
Well, 80 for the match. Oh dear for Josh Rock, and he can't save it. Pavel Drtil needs 78 for a place in Czech darting history. This place is about to explode.
And he might have to do it with the 5th perfect dart at the outer ring. If he only gets 1 shot at tops, it will be just that. Double top. Absolutely astonishing doubling from Pavel Drtil. What a last leg shootout that was. He was out of the game But there's only one reason why he's still in the tournament, and that is the outer ring. That the Woodhouse rhythm is not at its prime. Still something to find, which is encouraging because, let's face it, there's another level to this sport that he's yet to get to.
Yeah, he wants to become a title winner, but keeps on making the progress he's making. It's years ago now that Darryl Gurney was tipping Luke Woodhouse to be a real force in the game. And to be honest, Super Chin might have been right. He was not many people were picking out Luke Woodhouse.
140.
He's kind of ruining those words at the time, wasn't he?
Yeah, he got beaten in Minehead by Luke Woodhouse at the Players' Championship Finals within about 3 weeks of saying.
At the defence of his title.
Yeah. Kind of speaking it into existence.
116.
Space to breathe here for the Hurricane. Interesting, double 16. That's a different approach, but I assure you that treble 8 was on purpose.
If you go into a match where you think, look, I've got a good chance of winning this, it's a close game, but if I win this, it is a theoretically really favourable draw for whoever wins this. What are you trying to do, Paul, in that situation? Try not to think about it?
Just put it at the back of your mind if you can.
Not that easy, though, is it?
It isn't. It isn't easy at all. You have to focus on the job on the day.
132. Luke, you require
These guys have got so much
128.
experience in playing on European Tour stages that they should be able to just play this game without any interference. Double 10. Big moment that. Huybrechts waiting on a two-darter, and Woodhouse finds the best check out of the match for a break of throw. Or is it just the aftershock of the Drtil game in here?
$60. Luke, you require 150.
Where's he looking here? 60s? Isn't going to stay it. It's not the sensible play. Leaving double 15 with an opponent on 179. It wouldn't have made sense, but if you ask me, it's worked out for the best.
We'll come back to that because this is a big passage of play here. Could see a two-leg gap open up for the first time in the match, and Luke Woodhouse will be 2 up and 1 away. Oh my word. Golden opportunity missed by Luke Woodhouse.
He is not going to be feeling good right now, and he will not want to look at this.
Games from the 8th leg.
That is a gift. Another one for Huybrechts. He just wants to win this leg, and that's a fabulous first couple of visits.
And a 180 in this match, and he's kicked off with 5 perfect darts in a last leg decider.
98.
Luke Woodhouse is now hoping that a guy who has barely missed a dart at double all game misses loads of match darts, because he's going to get loads. What a last leg this is from Huybrechts.
Try and leave a primary double here. That is sensational. Nothing short of it. When you're under pressure like he has been, it's amazing. But here's something, if he misses, Woodhouse will have a crack.
To win it with a 10-darter. That is a magnificent leg of darts from Kim Huybrechts. A stupendous leg to win it. Worthy of winning any game. And Kim Huybrechts, who shouldn't have even been in this tournament, wasn't until very, very late that he got the call-up, was parachuted into round 2, has won his opening game. It's £4,000 in ranking money. He looks safe for the Worlds now. And it's Pavel Drtil he faces for a spot in the quarter-finals in his first Euro Tour appearance of the year. Alan Soutar, he's quite a streaky player. He seems to go through these spells of form, where for 3 months he just looks like he's playing at a completely different level of the rest of the year. And he's done it 3 or 4 times in his time as a tour card holder. He started off in one when he first appeared in PDC darts. And it's accompanied by him becoming a massive 180 hitter. He might need to unlock some of that in this game. What a guide for the bull if he gets the treble. What a guide.
110.
Wow. How did he get that in there?
I think he's asking the same question.
Soutar might need the ball. He might need the ball. Oh. The second time in this game early on, he's hit the first treble, but not got the second. 25 to tidy up and hold. Single 9 followed by double 8. Slide off the barrel. Oh, wrong side. So once again, Soutar's going to get a look.
36.
Both of these players love double 18. But they both missed it in the early stages of this game. But double 9 comes to Sout's rescue. Breaks straight back.
There's a little bit of a frost up on stage.
I like it.
140.
Saw Jermaine Wattimena nearly losing his head against Patrick Kovacs the other day, and as soon as he won the game, he best friends.
42.
This is a big leg. 2-2, Soutar on throw, but Smith with a chance here if he can find a treble and get down to a manageable
59.
finish. He will be back for the 1-4-2. Suits
98.
the treble 18 he can.
142.
Going to go on the 20s. Not going to happen. Bullseye is a good shot here, but he's not going to do it, is he? But it's still a wonderful setup in the end.
It is, but will he get a look? 76 then. Going to be one dart at tops. Perfectly in the middle of the single. Not in the middle of the double.
Rossi require 32.
Double 16 to break and lead.
Game
That's what we
shot
got.
the fifth leg.
1-0 up, 2-1 down, 3-2 up. The lead continues to change hands like the proverbial hot potato.
Look at this, Prague, the home of the telescope.
Contagious.
They'll all be doing it tomorrow, all of them.
It's good response this from Ross.
The madness that has ensued. Just had an 11 dart leg and we might be getting a 13 dart.
180. Rossi require 36.
Right on the wire. He's got a real problem now, Ross Smith.
Alan, you require 39.
Suits for a 2-leg lead. Ooh, nearly at the double. Did it, the double. No celebration. He's one away and he's got the throw here. Advantage, Allen. Now he's got to be careful here because it's not the biggest of leads.
46.
Gets a 180 here. Well, I expected that to go in. And that is not a good switch at all.
Went for the 18s to try and give himself an out. He hasn't done it. So a ton for Alan Soutar is enough from this position. Can he get it? He can.
100.
That will do. Match darts incoming for Alan Soutar, who had to survive multiple darts to go 4-2 down in this one. He's going to leave double 2. He has left double 2. And he joins in with the celebration, but it might be the last thing he does at the Czech Darts Open.
Can Alan Soutar take out tops for a 6-4 win? Ooh, double 10. One dart, a huge dart. And Soutar misses 3 match darts. The defiant maximum for double two. He busted it last time he was on it, but he doesn't bust it this time. The more traditional Smith celebration, and Alan Soutar's blown a golden opportunity, and finally a handshake between the two.
If we get a 12, it might be the decisive factor. Is this it? This might be it. Oh, it is!
180!
Go on, Smithy, follow him in. Needs a treble. Gets one. Great last start. Well, it's 6 from here for Suits, but he had 3 at tops and couldn't take it out. Oh, he needs a treble.
65.
Well, good use of the outer ball.
He has gone toe-to-toe with Ross Smith in terms of the 180 hitting. He has matched him. They've hit 6 apiece. And it is marginally better finishing from Alan Soutar that is going to give him another chance to win. He's spurned 3 match darts. Can he get another one here? He should. He will. And he is nowhere near.
Rossi require 101.
101 to steal it for Smith. Soutar, 4 match starts, been and gone. Smith is going to get one here, surely, at double 16 to steal it. And he bends the wire. He couldn't have been any closer. Soutar wipes the sweat away from his face. 4 times he's gone for this double, 4 times he's missed it.
Require 40.
To get over the line. He's done it! Alan Soutar takes out the number 2 seed. And he doesn't even know what it's about. Such entertainment, such madness, and such a result for Alan Soutar. A dozen 180s in the game, and Suits is through to the final day at the Czech Darts Open.
For about a year was saying Didecker's going to be the next one to win, you know. We all looked at the numbers and we thought, with his 180 prowess and his upward trajectory in form, it looked borderline predictable that he was going to win at some point in the near future. And now that he's done it twice, who knows what's next?
Yeah, that's the excitement ahead for him. Danny Noppert.
35.
Well, that wasn't the greatest visit. He's got the comfort of knowing he'll be back.
Mike's going to be disappointed with anything less than a max there. That first start was so prime.
67.
He found one. There would have been massive pressure on this 67 for Danny. He's going to go 10 for tops.
Just.
27.
That wasn't. Those last 2 visits far from convincing.
And Didecker is more likely to take things like this these days. Double 18. Oh! What more can you say? A major shot from a major champion. And that treble 19 bed over the last week and a half has been completely obliterated. The German Darts Championship winner and multiple-time world champion.
Some tired eyes in the crowd there.
93.
Maybe signs of a good night in Prague last night.
Not even at the halfway point of the weekend, Mark. A long way to go.
Well, some people go big early.
434.
Others pace themselves. Some fall by the wayside. Some last the distance.
Batman didn't last.
Ah, but he was back last night. All the superheroes, and now the Czechs have got their own superhero in Pavel Drtil. 87 here. We'll go the Bull route. It's Bull he needs. And Bull, he will deliver. A punch of the air, a flex of the bicep from Didecker. Fishing for the day.
Well, Mike better score 94, but he's not gonna. He's gonna get more than that. Danny Noppert's been on the ropes for a good couple of rounds now, and the knockout punch is not far away. Danny is very resolute, but even he doesn't look like he's going to get out of this one.
I can require 84.
Didecker. Nice double, leaves double 11. Match start been and gone. Noppert, well, we saw this checked out in leg 2. He's going to go a slightly different route, and he's not going to be successful. So De Decker, for the second day in a row, to average way over a ton, needs double 11 for the match.
Game shot.
The Grand Prix champion is through to Sunday. He's played twice and lost one leg. This is now the norm. If you are a Mike De Decker fan, he's loving life right now, and he'll be loving that result.
Well, Ryan Searle, I think he could quite easily have decided, you know what, I'm going to have this weekend off. Busy time, some big tournaments coming up. Missed darts to win that Euro Tour in Switzerland. I've had enough. I don't have to worry about qualifying for things. I'm going to take the time off. He hasn't. And that's been a real change in him this year. He has played in pretty much everything, and he's getting his rewards. And he looks like he could be really sharp going into the European Championship, because what a leg this is. What a leg this is!
41. Likely 121.
What a leg it could be. Double 14. Is that a chance to leave Searle lumbered on tops after 9? There you go. Not the first 10-darter we've seen this afternoon. Huybrechts finished his 6-5 with a 10-darter. Is James Wade's wife.
140.
I think they're a different model than the ones currently being sported by Michael Bullet Smith.
Yeah, just a little bit.
140. Ryan required 121.
Well, for another 4-visit leg, potentially. He doesn't need to go for it.
62.
Like the play, sensible play.
And he advanced on 4 tops.
121. Ryan required 59.
He can hit it blindfolded.
90.
He can't hit it this time. It might be Michael Smith who gets tops.
Go for 3 of them. You don't want to do that. 2 balls. There's 1. Oh, very nearly.
That would have been back-to-back days on Bull on a 120. There's tops again. Michael Smith is losing this game 3-2, averaging 113.5. Of the 8 players this afternoon, they collectively have 70 BBC titles. In this fixture, there are 31, nearly half of them.
120.
Let's just check and see if Michael Smith is actually in the Grand Slam of darts, but of course the World Cup win alongside Luke Humphries gets him.
85.
Did he get into the World Series of Darts finals as well? Made the final there, lost to Littler.
Of course. Double 16, a rare beast in this particular match.
There are some big names right now not in the slam. That's going to be a big story over the next week and a bit.
Might be required 32. Yeah, it's on the 8th leg.
He's better in that department than he's ever been, in my opinion. Double 8 won him a world title. If he takes 301 in 6, it'll jump a bit.
Still might not win this game though, because Ryan Searle down to 1-2-1. It is hold, break, hold required for heavy metal.
That's an amazing last start. He's had a few hat stands in this game. Stand up if you love the ball. He thought he hit the treble.
Ryan Searle. He thought he'd hit the treble. He thought he had double 14. He hadn't. It was single for Bull. He hit it, but it didn't matter. Now it's double 14, and that's where it is, and that's when you need it. Ryan Searle. He could not see that he needed the ball, and despite taking out a brilliant 1-2-1 finish, it's not the way. Oh my word. Michael Smith hoisted by his own petard and produces one of the best displays we have ever seen at the Czech Darts Open, the 3rd highest average in the tournament's history, and he smashes his way through to a meeting with Stephen Bunting or Johnny Clayton.